How you doing? My name's Tom Crandall from InTheTrendNow.com, and today I want to talk to you about plantar fasciitis. This is something that occurs on the bottom of your foot, or it could be actually something that occurs in your posterior tibialis, which basically runs from right under your calf down through and connects to the bottom of your heel. You also have your plantar fascia, which basically runs from the top of your foot down and connects into your heel. So there's essentially two things you can do really to try to combat plantar fasciitis, or if you do have plantar fasciitis, try to fix it. So one of the first tools that everybody should have if they feel like it's coming on, or if they actually do have plantar fasciitis, is to get a water bottle and just fill it up with water, put it in the freezer. And so what you can do with this is you can roll it on the bottom of your foot. So this does two things, of course. Since it's frozen, you're applying cold ice to the bottom of your foot. And also you can sort of manipulate the bottle around your foot, trying to sort of dig into areas that might have some issues. So you just sort of roll it around, and the ice, of course, when you take that away, hopefully blood flow will come down to the areas that you're treating, and then take the bad stuff away. So the other thing you can do is using I like Trigger Point, and they have a bunch of different tools that you can use to work the back part of your calf, the side of your leg and calf. And so what you're trying to do is find any areas that seem like they might be tight or have a little bit of issue with them. So with the Trigger Point, what you're going to do is you have a block, and you have this thing here and this little roller. And so what you're going to do is you're going to sit on the floor, and then you're going to sort of roll this thing back and forth along your calf area. So that hopefully will loosen up that posterior tibialis, and because maybe it's gotten tight because of running or walking or whatever you're doing. So the other thing is the bottom of your foot, actually. Bending your toes back and forth, sort of stretching that area out, using your thumbs to maybe find some areas that seem like they're a little bit maybe tender or a little bit tight. Working your heel, seeing if there's anything that maybe there's some little issue going on. Bending your foot back and forth, really sort of. And these are things you can do, if you're watching TV or you're sort of just chilling out for a while. What I recommend, if you're trying to run through this plantar fascia issue, you definitely are going to want to ice your foot, maybe even before you go running and after. Of course, you should always see a doctor if it worsens, or if you're not exactly sure if this is a plantar fascia or plantar fasciitis problem. Trigger Point also sells these bigger units, and again, these are sort of nice because you don't need the block, and you don't need this thing. So like for traveling, you can put some clothes in here, put it in your suitcase, and then you have something that you can work on your calves with. And again, you're going to use this thing underneath, and you're just going to roll it back and forth. Same thing on the side here, really work in this area. And they also sell these little TP balls. They're the massage balls, so you can use these balls on either side of your leg and work out the areas. And for me, I have some tightness right in here, so I really try to work that area out, try to get any tension, and so I'm just working it back and forth. But I really find, I think out of all the tools I have right now, at least for the bottom of the foot, this simple water bottle, just filled up with water, thrown in the freezer, is really, really effective. You can also use these balls, these TP massage balls, just by putting them on the floor and then just rolling your foot around. It is basically giving your foot a nice massage. And so again, you're not pressing down too hard, but you're trying to find any weak spots or any place where some tissue might be tight, and so you're trying to make it a little bit more limber, a little bit more loose. And hopefully if you do this and you're consistent about it, the plantar fasciitis will go away. For me, I have it right now. It's a real pain because it really does limit my ability to go running. I can cycle, I can swim, so I can still do endurance type sports. I just can't do the type of running that I typically like to do. Last night, actually, I was able to go for a 40-minute run, and I didn't have any issues while the run. And then I came home, iced my foot, both feet actually, and it really worked it around. This morning I got up, the heel was a little bit tender, not too bad considering I just ran the night before. So I think I'm hopefully getting over the top of this issue. I still can't go as fast as I'd like to go. The other thing you have to look at too is your shoes. So I bought some flip-flops that I wear a lot, depending on the weather where you are. These are by Sole, and they have a pretty good arch in here, so you could look for like a Birkenstock. They sell shoes with a good arch support. There's also like inserts that you can get. I had it before and it went away. It's one of these problems that takes a while. It's because it's the bottom of your foot. You don't get a lot of blood flow down there. So hopefully, if you do have plantar fasciitis, some of the things I talked about today will help you out. You can also get these sticks. This one's by Muscle Track, and basically you can use this to do a self-massage on the back of your calf. So you might work the back here and then go on the side. So like I can really feel like right here, I got sort of a knot. So I want to try to work that out. And it's not very comfortable when you're doing this. It's just not as enjoyable. So you're really working out. I mean, you don't want to press too hard, but you want to get into that muscle area and just make sure that you're just working it good. These things are great too for travel. This one's pretty small. Again, this is a Muscle Track. I like this. It's got these little I don't know, spinner things, and they seem like they get in there pretty good. So hope you like this video. Again, my name's Tom Crandall from In the Trend. So I'm gonna just basically I'll post two little diagrams in this video. So the first one is the posterior tibialis. So essentially, again, it's going to go from right around up in your calf area all the way down through and into the back of your heel. And then of course you have your plantar fascia, which runs essentially from the top of your foot down in and connects into the back of your heel. So anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a fantastic day. Again, my name's Tom Crandall from InTheTrendNow.com.